Hi, 各位会长和会员，Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. At this cheerful year end, we have very good news to announce to our members and ladies and gentlemen. 这个是一个年底的节税方案，因为个人或那个公司到这个年底最重要就在这个时候，你有多出来的 profit 不要都去缴税了。We offer this NGO 501c3 tax shelter opportunity for individual and corporations. 这是有关于什么呢？它这是 investment opportunity. 现在目前第一个阶段 ，first stage is $5,000 times 100 slot. Expected rate of return is 3 years, 177%. How is 177%? And because this is a tax deferred shelter project and owned by Verginia University, and which was brought out by Chinese member. And right now, the Chinese member they have an NGO 5010c3 tax shelter that offer to all the investors. And this offer end at these years, just this end of the years. Okay, in this program they give out for regular members 9% dividend, and it was dispersed out equally quarterly. And at the end of the holding the share for 3 years, let's say $10,000, you will increase 150%. So that's how 150% increase and plus 9% yearly dividend, total is 177%. And how is the investment target? The target is a lifelong residual income plan, and which rises with inflation based on the real estate. Okay, and the total project is an offer pursuant to SEC Regulation D and Regulation S exemption. So this is according to SEC is an exemption, Regulation D and the Regulation S. Is the issuer is a California Metropolitan University, a California corporation. The amount that they offer is $4 million for 40% of all the common stocks of the corporation, common stocks. Okay, security offer raise initial capital by offering these common stocks, pursue certain exception of the Security and Exchange Act of 1934, which is the safe harbor and also is exemption D and S. Use of the proceeds will be used in as they came in and go towards either the rehabilitation of the existing dormitory or rooms and to build a new unit of housing units. Okay, the offering will expire on December 30 this year, just in this month. Okay, so there are only a couple. Okay. For regular member, they will enjoy 9% dividends. For the PhD members, that they have more members, they can enjoy 10%. For example, a $10,000 investment, you hold it for 3 years. Every year you enjoy 9% of dividend, spread out seasonally equally. So you invest in the first 3 months, you will already get like quarter of 9% back. Every quarter you get it back. Not wait until the end. So in $10,000 at the end of the 3 years, this share become will become $25,000. So it's 150% increase. If you hold it for 5 years, that will be 300% increase. After 5 years, it will be merger and acquisition options. Okay. And we have the current initial project that is a remodeling project for female dormitory. We intend to raise $500,000. Each is $5,000 times 100 slot. So at 3 years end, that $5,000 investment become $12,500 accordingly. Okay. And this is according to SEC safe harbor statement. All the statements that was put forward in this presentation covered by forward-looking statements, which represent our current judgment on what the future holds and what is subject to risk and uncertainty of that could be cause action to the result to be different. So you cover under Safe Harbor Act. Next. Okay, this is the what we call NGO 501c3 owned by AASC and the members is the C3 tax deferred shelters registration. This is the formal registration filing. Okay, so in summary, this is an investment opportunity for $5,000 for 100 slot. Yearly, 3 years ROI is 177%. It can be a tax shelter for individual and for corporation too. Yeah, and the offer end at this month, 2021 December 30th. You need to get fund in and get registered to get effective, can be covered under tax shelter 501c3s. Okay, so total is in 3 years it will be ROI is 177. Yes. Okay, and okay, but you will say, how about the investment target? How is the detail of the investment target? This is the following we will discover. We will cover some this target investment target called Southern Metropolitan University. The former is called St. Paul. Right now, totally bought out by our Chinese members in Verginia. Okay, before called St. Paul's. And Southern Metropolitan University is East Coast campus, which occupies scenery and historical important campus of the former St. Paul's in Lawrenceville, Virginia. This is all in the Route 63 area. Yes. Okay. And the location-wise, you can see in the location of this St. Paul area is very close to all those residential area, all those Browns services, Brunswick, DMV, all those close by. Yeah, and it's a very vast and also far in between and below our field sample of building, targeting immediately convert into and put into use, can be put into use. Yeah. Okay, and this is one of the buildings. All the building is well built, really well built and solid. Likewise, identify them on the map in color yellow arrow, and later is building 5, the boys' dormitory. This boys' dormitory, very well built, yeah, and ready to be moved in. And this is the map, and our school area is only this part. The school owned property is so vast. This whole area, the city that we see, the building that we see, the school area is only part of it. It's only part of it. And this is the current solar project area, and this is another senior housing project area. But school area, you see, the building that we see is only part of it. And there are still vast area of the school property that can be developed. Yeah. Okay, this is the 3 buildings are the girls dormitory. The current project, the $500,000 investment project is for this. It's like it's like a U, reverse U, 3 buildings. It's girl dormitory, about 180 rooms. They're almost ready to be moved in with minimal repair. There's some leaks on the roof, some replace the roof and some touch up. That's it. Can be ready to be rehabilitations, and they are identified on the map. This is inside of the dormitory, the entrance parts, before the security room and all the chevron. Usually is the senior lady that was living there. Yeah. This is girls' dormitory. the whole listing of the university's building name and the location: Girls' Dormitory Administration, St. Paul Dining Hall, Johnson Hall Administration, Boys' Dormitory, Russian Study Hall, St. Paul Hospital, including a hospital, Senior Science Building, St. Paul Memorial Chapel, and some is also a historical important area too for local. Chicago Building and Senior Creek Bridge, Utility Building, Old Student Union Building, Gymnasium and Fine Art Building, Single Family Resident and Single Family Gym, and all those. Single family, some professor, we offer some professor for some single family too. Okay. So this is a breakdown list. Okay, and this is the auditorium. It's of interest to Homeland Security Department now for short-term rental to house some new immigrant. Is some immigrant that we check it out from the Afghanistan. Those immigrants. Also at this time, the best income source is to rent the room out as the veteran living or other senior care facility. Detailed income project follow. There are many school projects, there are many senior housing projects, and there are some government homeland security projects also, because the regional related project cause cooperation with the government. The income from the rental of the auditorium can be used for other emergency living arrangement. Is not yet included in this income project too. Yeah. Okay. And this is according to the rent that can be rented out is subject to the Virginia local. So the rent that we offer to the society is really aligned to the living standard and the statistic of local real estate standard too. It's really close. Yeah. Okay, so we are offering really competitive rent to local. Yeah. Okay. So based on the calculation, 150 room that we should be rehabilitated immediately at a minimal cost. With $1.5 million invested, we believe that with the rehabilitations, we can generate at least $1,800,000 in the first years. In short, we can recover all our investment in just the first year with one aspect of the business. Okay, and this is, as you can see, all the building is well built. The old style building is they use solid wood, and all the Johnson Hall, like Johnson Hall, very well built. We require a little additional rehabilitation is earmarked as a stage 2 conversion, and you require additional installation like bathroom or other accommodation. But overall structure is very good. And this one is the building identified on the map in orange color as building 2. And building 2, the administration building, will be kept as part of the direct educational facility and for faculty. Yeah, all those you see very solid. In Virginia is a central government area state, so all the building was under strict building code. Most of the housing units are in very good condition, and we will not have to spend too much money on it. More important as an investment, their replacement cost is at least 10 times of our investment amount. So they have a good investment. The investment value was 10 times there. Yeah. Okay. The old church, the St. Paul Memorial Chapel, it will be kept and was intentionally kept as chapel for now and from now on. Yeah, because it's still an important landmark in the local township. It's used often as a central meeting point. The town meeting is good for us to keep it that way, as well as converting into a future health care facility for our local residents and for our future students. Also, yeah, we intend to keep it that way, as you can see. Okay, this one is William S. Scott's Memorial. will be kept as classroom and a computer room. Classroom in this is kind of an old style fashion, but actually inside is very well built, very ready to use. You can see the outside. You consider this is a classroom, right? It's outside is really, really nice. In a very nice weather, all season, very clear. It will be a classroom, computer room, and this one, the goal is for us to maximize the cash flow on the both front. The board will discuss the detailed use of the building and the land after on-site visit. Then you'll better determine the best use for each building. And all the building was solidly built, just like a Lilith. Okay, and this is inside of the classroom. Every classroom is like very, very well built. Requires minimal touch up. Is ready to use. Some classrooms still in very good conditions. Conference room very usable. Lot of moderation is needed, like Wi-Fi, like RJ45. All those easy. Connect to the Wi-Fi company or cable company. You can instantly be hooked up. Yeah. Okay. So it's already. It was a university college before. So all the facility was the gymnasium building which cannot be seen on the ground map. We again urge you to make a personal visit on the campus. The building will be important not just for students but also for other residents, and they can come to do the exercise. So housing was housed on the campus too for health maintenance and rehabilitation. Especially the VA may require for our VA residents, veterans. Okay. In summary, this project, and if you are interested, is really good year-end tax shelter program, and NGO the 501c3 tax deferred program. This is where you make the money and you don't get tax. Okay, very important for individual and for corporation at this time of the year. Very important. If you are interested, you can contact me, Steve Tan. My phone number 909-576-3622. My email address stevetanaa@yahoo.com. My WeChat, my Facebook. In summary, okay. So if you are interested, and we welcome you to join us into this investment good opportunity. And thank you very much for watching, and Merry Christmas, and may you have a very happy, good New Year's.